Lord, Lord, open the door for us. But he called back, believe me, I don't know you. So you too must keep watch, for you don't know the day or hour of my return. And then we talked about, um, are you running on empty? And a lot of times we run on empty because we don't have enough or we burn out ourselves. We talk about spiritually, we talk about physically, even mentally, emotionally. We are human beings, and in this body, we can run out on oil when we're not prepared for circumstances or challenges in life. So one of the things that I gave an example about my rusty car, my raggedy car inside. Outside was looking all good, but inside when I went in the car, it had, the light came on for the gas tank, and I ignore it. And sometimes we ignore the signs, and we just keep going and going until it comes to that point when it's too late and we're unprepared. But there's time that we see that the five bridesmaids who was wise, they were prepared for challenges. They were able to foresight. That's mean that they didn't just live in the moment of what they had, but they prepared. They took along extra oil so they can't be, so if the oil would run low, they had enough extra to go on. But the five foolish ones, they didn't take extra oil, but they had opportunities. They had signs. When the bridegroom was delayed, they could have they had that opportunity to say, you know what? I'm not going to go to sleep like the wise ones are. I'm going to take this time to just go and buy oil. A lot of times we go to sleep, but our work aren't finished. It's not finished. So we got to know when to rest, when not to rest, and being able to prepare ourselves for times of challenges or things that we can't see. Everything I believe happened for a reason. Because it was delayed, maybe, God might see, okay, I'm going to delay certain things in our lives because I'm going to give them enough time to realize. I'm going to give them the signs. I'm going to give them everything that they need. Is like being on a date with someone, and there's so many signs. You're talking to that person, you're collecting data, and that person might slip up and say something. And there's signs that are showing you, preparing you to make that decision to say, you know what, I don't have to go out again. Maybe this is not going to work out. But sometimes when we just ignore the signs, we just, unprepared for the circumstances that follow after that. So we just have to be able to just be obedient and being spiritual ready. It just means for us to prepare ourselves, get in the Word of God. I know me and Miss Karen was talking about, about social media and TV and all that stuff. One of the ways that we prepare ourselves, and I love what she shared with me, if you don't mind. She said for a year now, she's been fasting away from television because when you know the things that are hindering you in your lives, don't ignore it. That's a time to say, you know what? This is just not contributing to my faith. I need to be more because we all have strengths and weaknesses and they're all different. And if you know yours or I know mine, then what I try to do is stay away from it and just try to spend more time with God, just in His words, listen to Him, worship, and just being able to fast if you need to fast away from certain things. It just don't mean to fast away from food, but if that's your struggle, or if that's something that you think that you need to fast away from to spend more time with God, then you do that. But everyone is different.